How do story arcs engage audiences in comedy? Imagine sitting in a comedy club, the lights dimmed, and the anticipation in the air is palpable. You know something funny is coming, but how does the comedian keep you hooked? The answer lies in story arcs. These arcs create a structured narrative that builds excitement, creates tension, and delivers laughter through clever humor. At the core of comedy, many performances follow a three-act structure. First, there is the setup. This is where the comedian introduces the characters, context, and situation. It sets the stage and gives the audience a clear idea of what to expect. Next comes the confrontation. This part is where the fun begins. Tension and conflict arise, often through misunderstandings or awkward situations. The stakes get higher, and the audience becomes more invested in what will happen next. Finally, we reach the resolution. This is where the tension is released, typically through a punchline or a surprising twist. The conflict is resolved in a humorous way, leaving the audience satisfied and laughing. This structure works wonders because comedy thrives on the rhythm of tension and releases. The setup creates anticipation, the confrontation builds that tension, and the resolution delivers the comedic payoff. This cycle keeps audiences engaged as they are continually drawn into the story. In stand-up comedy, story arcs help organize material so that jokes connect and build on each other. Comedians often use callbacks, which are references to earlier jokes, and running gags to create continuity. This technique relies on the audience remembering earlier parts of the set, and a well-crafted story arc provides that clear narrative flow. Comedy story arcs often involve characters facing confusion or miscommunication. The humor comes from these escalating complications and the eventual resolution, which can be a surprising twist or a relatable insight. This progression mirrors classic comedic plots where misunderstandings accumulate before everything is untangled, leading to a satisfying conclusion. When crafting stand-up material, developing a story arc allows comedians to build a thematic throughline that ties jokes together. It helps manage pacing by controlling moments of tension and releases. Additionally, it creates emotional investment, letting the audience follow a mini-story that makes the humor more impactful. In essence, story arcs engage comedy audiences by structuring humor around a narrative of setup, tension, and resolution. This approach transforms jokes into a connected experience that builds anticipation and delivers satisfying laughs, making the comedy more memorable and enjoyable.